AJ has so kindly put himself in the hot seat.
Guys are thinking about the bigger picture.
No, you're not. Okay, no woman would do that.
Oh.
This man.
When I do that, no thoughts in the head.
And that is the difference between men and women.
Wash it? Reach
Every
up.
single woman is shorter, yes. Oh my God. You said, that's good there.
How did I pull this off?
I see hole, I feel it.
Oh, that's bad. That is a 5.
What is that? What is that? I forgot about this. Hey guys, welcome back to the pod. Welcome back to Life Lately, where we talk about our life lately. Oh my gosh, Schmooky really wants to be a part of this episode.
Sit down. That'll be nice. Sit down. Sit. Suki.
She likes to hug. She's such a human.
Sit down. Now. Suki.
Audio listeners, if you're not watching the video, she's basically just got both of her upper arms around AJ and they're hugging. Actually, she's hugging him. He's trying to get her off.
All right, we're back.
Anyway, yes, we have a special guest today. Schmooky Pookie, also known as Suki or Snoopy or
Poopy.
Poopy.
Schmooks.
Sooks. Lots of nicknames.
Yeah. Suki Mookie. Yeah.
All right. Well, as always, we'll start off with some L's. Do you have yours or do you want me to go first?
No, I didn't come with one. You stole mine last time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, you can think about it.
Wait, no, it's been a whole week, right? So I need to think of one because it's been a whole week.
That's what I'm saying. You need to think of one. But I'll go first while you think.
Okay.
My L today is I took too long to do my laundry, and now I'm wearing that one pair of underwear because it's the last one left. You know how everybody has that one pair that's just like not super comfortable?
No.
They don't really like it.
Well,
We've talked about this before. I feel like this is a universal thing. You guys let us know. But it's like the one pair at the bottom of your pile that you really don't like and don't wear voluntarily. And it's kind of like punishment for not doing your laundry. So I was going to do it yesterday because I used my last good pair and then I saw this one sitting there. And I was like, I don't want to have to wear that. So I was going to do my laundry yesterday, but then we had a lot of other laundry to do.
Uh-oh.
So I didn't get around to it. So today I'm wearing
What was the other laundry?
It was the poopy laundry from Schmooky. If you didn't see our last episode, you should go watch that so you understand what we're talking about.
Or you could just explain it in a few words. Schmooky's dripping.
I don't want to be repetitive.
It's fine.
Okay, I guess that's true. If you want to know why, you can go watch the last
There you
episode.
go.
But yeah, we had a lot of other higher priority laundry. So I didn't get around to it. So now I'm wearing my most uncomfortable pair as punishment.
Oh, I'm sorry,
and
my love.
It keeps going up my butt. But it is what it is.
What a pain in the ass.
All right. Your L? Did you come up with one?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Okay.
So our L is that electricity was $120 this month because it's cold. That hurts. Oh, right in the wallet.
We've had much worse in the heat of Florida.
Yeah.
But that was also an L because we didn't We didn't know like how much electricity cost until we got our bill and we were like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was like some hot summer month, maybe August, September.
Probably August.
And you kept the thermostat at 74? Or 72.
I think it's at 72.
Jeez, that thing was running 24/7.
It's so hot outside.
And this
How
is
am
in
I supposed
Florida.
Yeah.
Mind you.
But yeah, that was an expensive bill. That was like
So that
$300.
was like 300 something, but split 3 ways, right?
Yeah. But still like for one unit. So 120 for running the heat in this freezing weather is not bad.
Yeah, I barely run the heat. Like I keep the PTAC unit off. We only heat per room. So like if we're in the bedroom, I'll turn the bedroom heater on and turn off everything else.
And I make sure to turn the office heater on while we're in there.
Yeah.
You never do.
Yeah,
I walk in the morning, you've got a scarf and double layers. I'm like, bro, just turn the heater on.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, but it's so uncomfortable. Oh, I love my spot in the office though, because it's right by where the heater blows out the warm air. So when my legs are like freezing, I just like swivel my chair and angle my computer at just the right angle, and then I can work while my legs are getting blasted with hot air. It's really nice.
Yeah, I think the room by room heater situation is a lot better than like central heating.
Yeah, it definitely saves you money. Because you're right. Like, if we're both in the office, why are we going to turn the heater on out here?
Yeah.
You know? So that is nice.
Yep. But we'll see about the summer because there's no AC in the bedrooms in the summer.
Okay, I was just thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
So how do we get AC in there? We just run this one and hope it reaches?
Yeah, or open the window.
I mean, most of the months you probably don't need it, but like August, it gets a little bit hot.
Yeah.
For a bit.
We'll figure it out. We'll sleep out here on the couch.
Oof, might be hot. Yeah, we're Floridians. We don't know what to do with no AC in the summer, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, when we were living here 2 years ago, the Airbnb that we booked for 3 months, it said online that there was central air, and we got here, and the first week it was like 94 degrees, and there was no air. There was no air conditioning. So we had the landlord, install one of them because I was like, hey, this is false advertising. He said there was air conditioning.
Yeah, just like one of those window units. But like it got hot in that apartment.
Yeah.
But like you've mentioned, we were on the upper floor with the sun beating into our windows. So
yeah.
And that unit was so small and crappy, it hardly did anything. So hopefully it's not too bad here, but we'll see.
We shall see.
So in this episode, AJ has so kindly put himself in the hot seat. Or I guess accepted that role because I told him that I wanted to do it.
AJ roast today. Yeah. But it's not even like Rachel's just going to roast me. It's like stuff that I did as a man.
Yeah, like he did it to himself.
And Rachel just happened to record the things that I did.
So I feel like any man-woman couple will understand this predicament, for lack of a better word. Men and women just do things very differently.
We perceive the world differently.
We do.
Act differently. We have different priorities.
I was just going to say, we care about different things.
Yeah.
We do things, like, I feel like everything a woman does is very intentional. She has a reason behind everything she does. A man rarely has a reason. And that is what I learned after moving in with this man.
You guys are detail oriented. You're like, oh, I have to put the toothbrush in this hole.
And you only know that because that's what I told you.
Yeah. But guys are thinking about the bigger picture. We're thinking about politics. We're thinking about economy.
You're not thinking about anything. You just have nothing in your head. Empty thoughts. Empty brain.
No, I'm saying
thoughts.
The things that we're tackling are much bigger than which side of the towel rack am I supposed to hang my towel on.
So when you
hang it on the towel, I hang the towel on the towel rack and then move on to the big thing. But
okay, so if you but that doesn't see, we talk about this a lot. That does not explain it, because to me, if I had no thoughts in my head, or if I was sorry, you said you do have thoughts. My bad. That was my take. If I was you and I had these really big thoughts about how I'm going to save the world, end poverty, whatever else you said, then that means like whatever I'm doing is muscle memory, right? I'm not thinking about it. I'm just doing it. How is muscle memory not telling you to put your towel in the same spot every time? That's what muscle memory is. So do you guys not have that? Does that not take over when you have your mind focused on these other huge priorities in your life?
Yeah, muscle memory is caused by myelin sheathing of the nerves. To build up the myelin sheathing on your nerves, you have to intentionally practice that activity.
Oh, so you
I
just
never started
practicing.
I use that opportunity to flex my.
Yeah, whatever.
This is one of the problems I'm thinking of when I'm not hanging my towel in the right spot.
Your lack of muscle memory.
Yeah, exactly.
And your brain.
I'm thinking
the
about
folds in your
sheathing.
brain.
It's not in the brain. Muscle memory is actually from the central nervous system.
So your muscles are weak. That's what I'm hearing.
No, my nerves are weak.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
guys have nerves. no nerves, no anxiety, no anything wrong with them.
It's true. Anyway.
Well, this guy at least.
Yeah, I guess I never the thought never occurred to me, okay, the towel goes on this side. My towel goes on this side, and it always goes on this side. And so when I get out of the shower, sometimes when your towel isn't there, I'll just throw it on your side.
I just can't comprehend that. I'm like, how can you possibly switch out of routine?
And it doesn't feel like it's outside of the routine. It's just like I'm hanging on my towel.
The same thing happens with you've gotten better at this actually with our new toothbrush holder, I think, because there's less options for you to put your toothbrush in. But we had an older toothbrush holder that had 4 holes in it. That's a lot for one man to look at and like comprehend, you know? So true. Every time he put his toothbrush back, it was in a different spot. And I always put mine in the same spot, but then sometimes mine was out while he put his back. So then he would put it in my spot and I'd be like, bro, how do you not remember what spot yours goes in? And I would always fix it.
I was trying to reduce the wear on that one spot because I want to preserve the life of this toothbrush holder. You know, like when you have cars, you have 4 wheels and you have to rotate them because you start to get wear. You know, your daily routine is driving. You take a lot of left turns, you know, to get home. You got to swap them out so that the wear is balanced out.
All right.
So I was swapping out the different. Okay, you get my point. You get my point.
Sure, that's totally what you were doing. Anyway,
for all of these things, I will have an explanation.
I know, but
that I'll just come up with right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like it wasn't an explanation in the moment.
Yeah.
Like your explanation will be, I wasn't thinking about it.
Yes.
There was no reason.
Yep. I didn't think
the reason is there was no reason. So and that is how men live their lives. So basically, if you're wondering how we are going to talk about this today.
I'll say 90% of guys are just like me.
Yeah. Shortly after, okay, so a little backstory. We moved in together. Oh my gosh. What year was it? 2022?
2023.
3? No.
2022.
2022.
Wow.
Which was
We're old.
3 years ago now. So we've been living together for a few years. We moved in together after dating for a few years already. And I feel like I knew a lot of your habits of having no reason for doing things and being oblivious to the world around you. I think I really noticed once we started living together because that's when these things really show. So shortly into moving in together, I started documenting the moments that I would look at something in our apartment and think, why did he do that? And so it started out with a bunch of videos. It's mostly videos. There might be a couple pictures thrown in. And I was adding them to this photo album on my phone called Living with a Man Moments. And I always planned to do something with it one day, but I never knew what. For a while, I thought of making a TikTok out of it or like a couple TikToks or shorts or reels. But I had filmed so many of them horizontal. It was a whole thing. Anyway, maybe I'll still do that. But I have a whole album and I thought it would be fun. Now that we have this little podcast, I feel like there's a perfect platform to do this. So
I'm so excited. This is going to be a
really
flashback
excited.
through time.
Me
it's
too.
been, what, 3 years? Or
yeah, it's been like
a little
probably
more than 2 years.
That's
sounds
true,
like
because
not
I didn't
a lot.
start it right away. I know. Doesn't it seem like we've been living together a lot longer than that? God, I've been with this guy for so long.
Almost 3 years. It will be 3 years. Oh my God. We got married? What?
I don't know. The math isn't math.
We haven't been living together. How long were we married before we started? Hold on.
What are you trying to
say?
say?
How long were we living together before we were married?
Wait. 2 years. Wait. Hold on.
Dude, what? That feels like
we lived together for a year in that one apartment. Then we moved to the other one, which was another year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 years.
2.5, because now we're in February and we moved in.
Well, but you
August.
said when we started, when we got married,
shoot.
2 years-ish.
Yeah. So
a little more than 2 years.
more than 2 years, and then we got married.
That's a long, considering we had been dating for almost 7 years at that point, that's 2 years of living together.
I feel like it's fast. We need to slow down a little bit.
Fast?
Yeah. We need to slow down.
People start dating and get married in a year. We were 7. I think we're good. Anyway, so I have this album. I think let me throw a little what's the word?
Caveat.
No.
Asterisk. Forward.
Preface?
Yeah, there you go.
Is that the right word?
Warning.
Sure.
Trigger warning.
No, but sure. I feel like these photos and videos have varying levels of severity and how ridiculous they are. Some of them, it's like most people would look at that, including myself, and be like, that's not that big of a deal. But like, I just documented it because I was like, it's just a little weird, you know?
Maybe
also,
I should rate them. We should rate them right here. Like 5 is like absurd.
Okay, yeah.
1 is like
we'll do that because I can acknowledge that some of these are really, they're not crazy. They're just like slightly weird to me and probably most people, but like not that big. Like you would notice it, but it's not like ridiculous. And then some are like, bruh, you know? So.
All right, the scale is, it's going to be from 1 to 5 eggplants because eggplants, you know, is
there you
traditionally
go. Perfect.
a guy
okay.
Vegetable.
All right.
And like 5 eggplants being like, this is the most absurd man moment I've ever seen.
All right. Sounds good. So if you're listening to the audio version and not the video, highly recommend going to the video. But if you can't, I'm sure we'll describe kind of
maybe this
what we're doing.
Make a good audio one.
But it's happening. So, all right. So first one is an image of basically a half-made waffle. Which I remember this. This was when we first got our little waffle maker. And basically there wasn't a lot of dough left. So he made this like half-made waffle. This is really not that bad. I just thought it was funny.
That's like 0.5 eggplants.
Yeah, it's very low on the scale. Starting off easy.
Okay.
Not much to say about that, right?
Yeah, I think it's economical. I was using the last of the dough.
Okay.
All right, next.
Oh, this is a classic.
Right.
This is a manly classic. Actually, I can't speak for other men. Everything I'm saying here is just about him. But I have a feeling in my womanly gut that it applies to a lot of men.
Well, you've lived with also your dad and your brother. Has this ever happened at home?
I feel like it's hard for me to say because I wasn't in charge of my home as a kid. Like I didn't notice things like this because I wasn't the one folding the towels and putting them away, you know?
Or in this case,
not folding the towels. So
crumpling up the towel. This was a classic for me. I would just...
He does this.
I'll wipe my hands.
He did this all the time,
crumple, kind of wedge it in there so it's easier to grab the next time.
No, it's just pure laziness. So this is a hand towel in the kitchen that he, instead of hanging nicely so that it would dry out and not start smelling, he just crumbled it between the two bars that hold the towel. And I'm honestly really glad that we got rid of this towel hanger because now you can't really do that anymore with what we have, like the system we have now. You kind of have to hang it. Yeah. But this had like two bars perfectly spaced that you could just shove it in there instead of folding it and hanging it over the bar nicely like a normal person would do.
I think we still do have that somewhere, but we don't use it.
Why do we have it?
I don't know. But yeah, that
was bad.
In hindsight, as a grown man now.
A matured man who would never make the same mistake.
I would never do that again because I don't have that.
Actually, can I just say you basically do the equivalent of this with your shower towel because you don't crumble it in a ball, but you just like throw it up there like bunched together. You don't like spread it out and like fold it in half nicely so that it like airs out. Like you will just like throw it over the hanger all wrinkled. You know what I'm saying? Like shoved together, almost like a curtain when you pull a curtain.
Yeah, it's all bunched.
Yeah,
so
you always do that.
It's not drying out.
So that's like the equivalent of this, but it doesn't affect me because I don't use your towel. So do what you want to do.
All right, what are you gonna rate this on the eggplant scale?
I don't want to like go too crazy so early, but also like, come on, really? I'm gonna give it like a 4.
A 4? I was gonna say a 3. I think that's reasonable.
You think a lot of guys do that? Or no, if a lot of guys do it, it would be a 4, right? Wait, what is the scale we're going off of here?
It's not the number of guys, it's the absurdity.
The absurdity.
Like the distance from woman.
Okay, no woman would do that. 4.
Okay. I'm going to say 3.
All right. Okay. We've got some videos starting now. This one is one of those ones that, again, not absurd, but also like, I just don't get it. So I don't need to play the video. This funny. Is us shopping at Walmart. The first thing in our cart, or I guess it looks like it's the second thing, just like microwave mashed potatoes, and he put them in like the baby section at the front where you would normally put, well, logically, I think most women think to put fragile items in this area of the cart, like bread, eggs, things that like you don't want piled in the cart, the main cart, because they'll get damaged or messed up. But one of the first items we pick up, mashed potatoes in a cardboard box, not going to get damaged. And he puts it in that little section, which again, not a huge deal, but I was just like, why?
Not a huge deal.
Why?
If I get eggs or bread soon, I'll just move it. It doesn't matter.
No, you don't.
Well, I mean, I could.
You just put them in the normal.
It's reversible.
You just like fill up the tiny fragile section first. You fill it up with anything, and then everything else just goes in the big section.
This kind of goes in hand with all the other stuff, like just convenience, like.
Instead of having to reach down.
Yeah, this was the closest thing.
Then just throw it. It's not fragile.
Okay. All right, fair.
Okay.
I'm going to give this 1 eggplant.
I know it's not absurd. I just don't quite get it.
Okay,
so I'm going to give it a 2.
Okay, give it a 2. I'm going to give it a 1.
All right.
I think this is very low on the absurdity.
It's not absurd, but I think most women would agree that eggs and bread and fragile things go there. So I'll give it a 2.
Is this with me trying to clean up?
Oh, classic.
I still do this.
He still does this to this day. So
clothes on the sink. Not on the floor. Dirty clothes on the sink.
Yes.
Shout out to the Apple Photos app being horrible after that iOS 18 update.
No, literally, we hate the Photos app, and I feel like everyone does.
Yeah, sucks.
Anyway, yes. So this was him with his dirty laundry, underwear, socks on the bathroom counter because he like took them off to go shower. Still does this to this day.
Oh yeah.
Like literally, I think I saw some yesterday after a shower.
What I do is I take all my bottom layers off like in a one bunch, so my underwear is still on my pants.
Yes, you do that too.
And it's like as if I squished the pants, so I don't even like unfold it. I just like
he just like puts the ball of undergarments and pants
and socks too
on the socks counter. But I'm like, listen, I don't always go straight to my laundry basket either because it's not in the bathroom. I'm cold. I'm naked. I'm gonna just like do it after my shower, right? But I put the underwear and the socks. I put it on the ground.
Put it on the ground.
I don't put it on my sink counter.
I think my underwear and socks are cleaner than the ground.
I highly doubt that.
And then while I'm saying that, I'm going to take it back because my socks are rubbing across the ground the entire day.
That is true.
Fair enough.
All right. I'm going to give this.
That's a solid 3. I feel like.
Okay. I'll give it a 3. I could see some women doing it, but I think most women would still not do such a thing. Okay. I think it's right in the middle. It could go either way. 3. Okay.
So that's a nice solid 3. Oh
my gosh, this man. Okay, this could get you in some scandals. No, not scandals. This could get some rumors spread. This guy, he's so annoying with his feet. Like literally, okay, so this is a photo of his big toe in my sweatpants pocket. And he does stuff like this all the time. We're in bed. He will just like rub his feet on me. And I'm like, I love you, but I don't love your feet being rubbed on my legs. Like, I don't think that's crazy for me to say. But he just like, I don't know. He's just always
that's because you're so warm and my feet are so cold.
That is true. He has a weird weird limb situation where his limbs are always cold. Poor
circulation.
Your extremities.
My fingers and toes are always very freezing.
But this was like, why in the heck is your big toe in my pocket?
Yeah, no, that's kind of.
This is a 5.
Damn, that's a 5. Bro. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then one time, so Rachel would always just like push me away. She'd be like, "Why are you stop doing that?" She'd like freak out when I'm putting, especially in bed. I'm sorry.
Especially in bed, yeah.
When I'm like rubbing my feet on her legs, she's like, "Hey, get that out of here." And then one day I was like, "Why don't you try it to me? I want to show you that it's actually kind of pleasant." And so she did it to me, and I hated it. I hated it. It's like, oh my god, I understand.
And guess what? He still does it, and I still have to push him away. Yes.
That's
all the time.
It's accidental.
You do it. I swear you do it in your sleep.
It's very accidental. I'm sorry.
Anyway, yes,
5.
that is a 5 for sure. All right. Oh, you still do stuff like this. So this is a glass perfectly balanced in the drain of the kitchen sink so that it is blocking the drain. Keep in mind, there's nothing else in the sink. So it's not like the sink was full of dishes and there was only room on top of the drain. It is completely empty, minus this glass, perfectly sitting in the drain, so that if you turn the water on, the water will not go through the drain. Why?
It fell.
No,
that wasn't me.
You had to like intentionally place it like that. Like that cannot happen by accident.
Literally when I do that, no thoughts in the head. I'm just like,
no, exactly.
I see hole, I feel it. Like I can't
That's
tell you.
So man of you.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I really can't explain that one.
I feel like this is up there too. I'm like, I don't want to go too crazy with the 5s, but like, who does this?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 because it's like it's pretty up there.
I'm sorry. And it causes just so much pain later. Like if you put more dishes, it's like, now this freaking cup's in the way.
Yeah,
it's very reversible.
It's weird.
It is weird.
This is how you ended up with a shot glass in the drain, and then you shredded it.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
That happened once.
Yeah, I shredded it.
Turned the garbage disposal on, and there's a shot glass in there. Didn't realize.
Then I had to clean it out.
Yeah, that was fun.
How did I do that?
I don't even remember. Tweezers? No, tweezers
I think
aren't long enough.
I used chopsticks and got the glass out from there.
Ridiculous.
Anyway.
So that's why you don't do that. 4.5. Oh, this is a classic. You do stuff like this all the time. Just like leaving things open. This is
How do you know that was me?
I know this was you.
How?
Because you do it all the time.
How do you know
Babe, I know it was you.
Other man roommate.
No, it was you. He never went to the trash can.
I disagree. What does that mean?
This is just the trash can with the lid left open.
Got left open.
But that's gross. The stench gets out. Like, obviously, if your trash smells really bad, you should take it out. But, like, no trash ever smells good. So the lid helps keep the stench in there.
Yeah,
but you just left it open.
Accident.
And you do this with, like, cabinets and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
None right now because I closed them.
I've always closed. Oh, wait.
You've always
By
kept
the way,
them open?
I opened the cabinets.
I saw that in the email about opening it for the pipes. I didn't know that. Yeah. So, yeah, I did notice that. And I was like, that was in the bathroom, right? All the cabinets were open. I noticed that the other day and I was like,
it was yesterday.
What? That was yesterday?
It was this morning, actually. Because I only did it last night.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Then I may have closed them before we went to bed. Because I remember seeing it and I was like, why did he do that? So I closed them. But then I saw the email and I was like, oh. Anyway, this is a solid 3.
1.
I think
accident.
No, I think because it's a trash can, like, I feel like it's not that hard to accidentally leave it open. If it was like a kitchen cabinet, that's a little worse.
This is one of the ones that don't close automatically. So
I know, but like
harder.
You really need it to close automatically for you. I'm giving it a 3. Like, you should have noticed and closed it, but you didn't because you're a guy. So 3. 2. I'll give it a 2.
Okay.
I'm being a little harsh.
I'm staying on 1.
All right.
1.
What is this?
Oh, did I take the soy sauce plastic cap off?
See what you have. I took this off.
Oh.
I'll explain why I poured out on my rice.
Oh, I remember that. You like thought that you didn't need it or something. What was that for?
Yeah, I didn't
removed the filtering thing on the soy sauce so that it doesn't all dump out.
Yeah, that little plastic piece keeps the soy sauce from just like.
And you just like took it off.
Waterfall.
No reasons behind it.
Yeah,
and I didn't see that it was off when I unscrewed it because I didn't think to check. That
seems like a woman moment to you. You didn't check?
I have to check to see if the piece inside my soy sauce bottle that should never be removed was removed by my man.
Mm-hmm. This is more not really a man thing. This is me just like being dumb, I think. Like,
so on a man scale, it's not that big of a deal, but on an AJ scale, it's like classic.
Yeah. This is like a 1. It's just a little silly. Like, why did I take it off? I shouldn't take it off.
I'll give it a 2.
Another 2?
Because it's like, yeah, why'd you take it off and then not put it back on?
I don't know. I don't know where I had it.
All right. Next video. Oh, this is another classic. You still do this. Throwing all of your crap just like in your backpack in a pile. No organization. No like thought about like no use of the multiple pockets in a backpack. Like
everything in one
literally pocket. So this is a video of my backpack and he had packed up my stuff, I guess, leaving a coffee shop or something. And the whole big pocket is just filled with cords and books and laptop and all sorts of stuff. Glasses case. There's a small pocket where I think most normal people would put the cords, but you didn't do that.
Oops. Yeah, I'd say that's the kind of guy thing. Some guys will do this, some guys will not.
Yeah, I don't think as many guys do this as other ones in this album, but it's still just like a careless, like you were not bothered by it, probably didn't even realize you did it until I said something.
Exactly.
So I'm going to give it a 3. It's like right in the middle. Okay.
I'll give it a 3 as well. Is this me making the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that. I think it's just like me zooming in on it because that was my whole thing.
This is my made bed.
Yeah, your made bed. So it is made.
Obviously must have fallen.
But like there's no way it just fell over time. Like you probably put it on the bed kind of aggressively and then it flopped over and you didn't even notice, or you did and you didn't care to fix it. So yeah, it's just one of the throw pillows on the bed is flopped down.
What's the criteria for these making sense video? This is like
it's just things that I noticed and I'm like, why didn't he do something about that? Or why did he do it that way?
Do you see how erect this one here is on the left?
Erect.
Do you see how upright it is?
Yeah.
That's just asking for I probably said it like that, and then I was smushing the pillows, and then this pillow on the right puffed up and pushed this one
over time.
Yes.
No, babe, I'm pretty certain this probably happened within the first 60 seconds that you made the bed, but you just didn't care.
Man, no.
Or didn't even notice.
I'm not gonna stand for this slander.
All right, that's what I think.
This looks like I really tried for you because this is not how I make a bed.
That is very sweet of you.
Do you see how like
No, but
nicely it's made other than that one pillow?
I do, and I do really appreciate that. I do.
I seriously doubt that I would have let this fly after putting in so much effort.
Okay.
This is a negative
I
one.
really think you wouldn't have even noticed if it fell in front of you.
Nah. You're getting me mad now. This is. You better rate this low, or else this podcast is over.
I'll give it 2.
A 2 is not low.
1.5.
This is a -1. This is not even on the scale.
Negative
This is an
1
accident.
eggplants.
A woman could totally do this.
A woman would notice and fix it.
That's because you're not thinking about the bigger picture.
Oh,
here.
wait, you're so roasted. 8:15 a.m. This was right after you made the bed. This was not like 5 in the afternoon.
Crap.
This was right after you made the bed.
All right, I'll give it a 1. I'll give it a 1.
I'm giving it a 2. All right. Oh, here's one. I think this is or maybe it's that you have the. Yeah, that's what it was.
Unpack.
he unpacked his toiletries from a trip and literally stuck his toothbrush in the toothbrush holder with the little like protective cap thing still on it.
Okay. I have really shaved off what it means to pack and unpack toiletries. Like I'm just like,
I know.
toothbrush.
I'm pretty sure I unpack your toiletries at this point because you'll just leave your toiletry bag sitting on the counter and you'll live out of it for weeks after a trip.
I've done that for months.
Until I unpack it.
Months.
I think when we moved in here, I unpacked your toiletries. I think you were living out of the bag.
And it's fine by me.
I mean, it's functional, but like.
And then when we do go on a trip like overnight, I just grab the whole bag. I'm living out of it, and it's no different than.
It just takes up space and everything's cluttered. It's not nice and like organized.
But the thing is my little pouch could fold up. So why didn't you just let me fold up the pouch?
Because you didn't. You would leave it unfolded on the counter with your toothbrush sitting on top.
This is a nice solid like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Maybe a 3.
I mean, nobody does that. I'm gonna give it a 4. It's not absurd. It's just like nobody does that. Nobody unpacks their toiletries and then leaves the protective case on top.
I'll keep it on 3.
It's just like pure laziness. It's pure lazy man. Doesn't care.
Is this like the same day that we got back? Because
I doubt it. It probably took you like 3 days to unpack it.
What happened on March 18th? What happened on March 17th?
I don't know. St. Patrick's Day?
New York trip.
Oh, we were back from New York.
Yep.
Okay, but if my toiletries are unpacked, you can do it. Also, it's the fact that you unpacked them but didn't take the thing off. Like, it would be better if you hadn't unpacked them yet.
Wait. Okay. I'm gonna bump this down to a 2.
What?
Because I'm thinking, okay, I'm just trying to get my shit out. I'm trying to unpack my bag that I use for school. So let me get all these toiletries out.
Your toiletries were in the way of your school bag?
I use the same backpack for my traveling that I use for school. But anyway, I'm just getting everything out. By 8 o'clock that night, I assure you this thing would be off.
Because you had to use the toothbrush. Not by choice to unpack fully.
Why do you worry about things?
I'm not worried. I'm just baffled.
Why? Like, if you can push something off, do it.
No. And that is the difference between men and women.
Like, you'll get around to it. Why stress about where this little green toothpaste cover goes?
Go put it by the sink so you can wash it. That's where it goes.
Wash it?
Oh my God.
I don't think I washed mine.
This guy did not wash his.
Oh
Can I expose you?
Go for it.
He did not wash his Invisalign retainer for years. When did you get that thing? He didn't start washing it until sophomore year of college.
8th grade. So like 6 years.
You should just throw it away and get a new one, because even washing
It's
it now.
too expensive.
No, but
it's like $1,000.
I know, but washing it now is not going to remove 6 years of grime.
No. Oh man, it was in bad shape when that lady told me to wash it.
No, I told you, and then you went
me?
in. No, remember we were leaving. Okay, he had a dentist appointment where he had lots of cavities filled, and we were leaving, and I was like, "Do you ever clean your I keep forgetting the name. Yeah, retainer. Because my dad had one growing up, still has one. Like while I was growing up, he had one, still does. And he would clean it every night. And I remember seeing that. I never had one, but I saw that from him. So I was like, do you ever do that? Because I realized I never see you do it. And he was like, no. And I'm like, isn't that something you're supposed to do? And then he turned around and went back inside the dentist's office and asked the lady at the front desk. And she looked at him and she was like, you don't? No, she said, please tell me you clean yours every day.
Yeah. Yeah, too.
And that was when he finally started cleaning it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're supposed to wash
probably
these.
why I had those 7 cavities.
No, literally.
Because I was just like letting them fester.
When was the last time you cleaned it? I've noticed you haven't been cleaning it regularly.
Probably January.
Okay, we need to get on that. Anyway, moving on. Oh, what is this? A surprise reveal? We got a closed door.
Slippers in the hallway.
Slippers perfectly placed in the middle of the hallway. That looks like a scene from a horror movie. Like there was a kid there a moment ago and then their slippers are left perfectly placed.
Oh, that's funny.
That is so funny.
Nice 4.
Oh my gosh.
I like it.
That was a good 4. Like, why did you take them off there and not wear them into the bedroom?
I'm going to demote it into a 3 because you did this earlier today.
No, I didn't.
You put the slippers right in the hallway. You took them off.
No, those are two very different. First of all, I took them off by the bar stool because I was putting my socks on to go outside. Second of all,
how do you know that I did not do that?
Second of all, they were like up against the bar stool. It's like out of the way. These are perfectly like it looks like you so intentionally lined them up.
That's very comical.
Oh my gosh, that's a 4. That's weird. That's a horror movie.
I'll give that a 4. That's definitely a guy like nonchalant, like
no, literally.
I don't know why I took them off.
No, I'm like, why did you take them off there too? Like, if it was like at the right at the opening of the door, maybe because there's carpet in the next room, even that would make more sense. But like, why did you take them off right there? That's funny.
That's funny. I like that.
Solid 4. All right. Oh, another making the bed.
That one's just sloppy.
That's just really sloppy. I mean, at least you put the I know. At least you put the pillows in the right order. But one of the throw pillows is sideways. Yes, the stripes are going the wrong way, and it's like lopsided and floppy.
Classic.
And there's a giant gap between it and the other throw pillow.
This is gonna be my rare 5.
This is a 5. It's just so guy. It's such a man thing to do. Just throw the pillow there and not even see if it's facing the right way.
It makes me chuckle seeing that. That's hilarious.
Oh, it's so funny.
I'm so glad we don't have any more square pillows that are like lines like that. Oh wait, do we?
No lines, no. Because this one can go anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so funny. I like going. Classic. What is? Oh.
Can I watch?
Yeah.
Just like up there.
So stupid.
On top of the shower.
Yeah. So in our shower, I guess our tub had like not tile. Like the tub was connected to like walls that were a part of the tub that went up the wall instead of like separate tiling.
Yeah.
And at the top there was a little bit of like rounded corner. Yeah, like a little lip. And I guess one day in the shower he decided to take his watch off mid shower, even though it's waterproof. And
we gotta rinse that skin.
He put it on the ledge, and I'm pretty sure it was there for a very long time.
Yeah, because I did not see that after that.
And he just left it there. But it's like, why'd you put it there instead of the shelf in the shower or on the edge of the tub where you would actually remember?
Can't answer that. I don't know.
See,
no thoughts.
This is the difference between men and women.
I was thinking about bigger stuff. Mm-hmm. Bigger fish to fry.
Yes, I'd give this.
It's a nice. Decent.
It's 3. Like it's not as insane as the other ones, but like if you really think about it, it's like why?
I'll give it a nice solid 3 because no woman would. They're all shorter, right? They wouldn't reach.
Every single woman is shorter. Yes, that is a factual statement.
I'm taller than every woman.
We spit facts on this podcast.
No woman would reach up and be able to put the watch up there.
I don't think that would be any woman's first thought to put it up there. Like, I would just put it on the shelf in front of me so that I see it. Okay. Or maybe I would even, like, toss it outside the shower.
To see it on the way out.
Yeah. Put it on the mat or, like, on the sink if I can reach.
Oh,
I'm going to give it a 4. Not because it's absurd, but it's just, like, dumb. It's like, why?
Okay. I give it a 3 for the same reasons.
All right. Next. Let's do a little check-in. How are you feeling? Are you still okay getting roasted?
Yeah. I'm.
You look a little offended by my 4 on this one.
No, that's all right. I don't really mind this one. This was a little silly.
Okay.
I think the what was that? That pillow one got me fired up. The first pillow one because.
But then the timestamp. How can you dispute the timestamp?
You don't know how.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, please. Thanks. Drop it.
It fell over the next 15 minutes after you made the bed.
Exactly.
All right. What is it? Is this just like a clutter of stuff or what? Oh my god. Okay, this is a 5. This is a 5.
Flip-flop on the table.
A flip-flop on the dresser. It doesn't go there. And not both of them, just one. Where's the other one?
Actually, I'm wearing these right now.
It's just, I was panning over his cluttered dresser, and there's one singular slide, Adidas slide, on the edge of it. Why? On top of the dresser.
I don't know.
That doesn't go there. Where's the second one? Everything about this is ridiculous. I'm giving it a 5 for sure.
Yeah.
You can't even speak. You can't even defend it.
That's
like, why did I do that? I feel like you've done that a handful of times too. Just a couple times.
So
like
silly.
a shoe on a piece of furniture.
That means I had to like pick it up.
No, literally. It doesn't just get there. You're not walking and it flies onto the dresser off your foot. Like you
Why did I pick up
you
the flip-flop?
chose to pick up one of the flip-flops and put it on the dresser and not the other one.
Insane. That's insanity. That's absurd.
That is so absurd. That's a 6.
No woman would ever. 6. Give it a 5. I'll give that my second 5.
Definitely a 5. Oh.
Let's go. Wait, play the video. Let's see.
I think it's just the toilet paper knocked over in the corner.
Where does it belong?
I think this was I was either making, I like how I can just like read my past self's mind because I know how I would think in this moment. This was either me making fun of you for leaving it out and maybe it's supposed to go under the cabinet, or for leaving it knocked over like that instead of standing it up. Like you grabbed you grabbed a roll of toilet paper from the bag, it fell over and you said, that's good there, and left it.
This may have been explained by like one of those walk of shames, like, oh shoot, I just ran out of toilet paper and my butt
walk of shame.
is poopy.
The walk of shame is referring to like a one night stand walking home from.
That's not how I use it.
Oh, okay.
I use it as you gotta get up off the toilet with your poopy ass.
Oh my god!
And go find some toilet paper.
But then you
just
fix
ran
it
out.
after.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, this
right.
one's not bad. It's like a 3.5. It's a little over in the middle, but it's not bad.
I give it 2.
Okay.
I'll give it 2. I'm just going 1 under you.
Okay. I'm picturing 3 as like the middle, like not crazy, but not normal. You know, it's like right in the middle. But this is just like a little silly. So I'm giving it 3.5. All right. You still do this. I do not understand
I don't do that anymore.
Yes, you do.
Okay, somehow when I sleep super hard. And
no,
like,
literally.
the sheets just come off my pillow.
The pillowcase just comes off. Like, this is a photo of it like halfway off in the morning, but there has been times where it literally completely comes off and he's sleeping on a naked pillow, and I don't understand.
Okay, this pillow in particular was special to me because you got it for me as like a birthday gift or something, and it was one of those cooling pillows, right? So I like to like stick my arm in between the pillowcase and the pillow to get more cool. Like I like cool down my arm.
Your arm
so I'd be
in
like
your
sleeping
pillow.
like this. And then I guess
your arm go numb?
I would move after a while, so I'd pull it out in my sleep, and then maybe that took the pillowcase off. But yes, that is crazy.
He still does this. This just like ties into the whole bed situation with the sheets. I've seen other girls talk about this online, so it's a thing, and I don't understand it. But the whole concept of like sleeping alone versus sleeping with your partner from a straight girl's perspective. So sleeping alone or sleeping with your man. Literally, the bed gets torn apart, and I don't understand it.
It's like a war zone.
Like, yes. Like, if I wake up in the morning on my own, it's like, I just have to, like, fold the corner back over, and it, like, looks normal. But when I wake up with you, it's like, the comforter's on the floor, like, the sheets have come untucked, like, your pillowcase is half off your pillow. I don't understand what you're doing in your sleep. I don't get it.
We're preparing for the worst. We're preparing to fight. It's like a simulation, so we're all, like, doing kung fu while we're sleeping.
Then how does that not wake me up?
Because we were doing it to protect you, so we're doing it away from you. Like our backs are to you.
Okay.
So we're like, and just like kicking the sheets off the bed. And
no,
stuff.
literally, there's been times where like the entire comfort is on the floor, except I have like the last corner of it. Like I'm holding on to it, but the rest is on the ground. I don't get it. Someone explain.
I have a question. In the last couple months since we've been sleeping with Suki in the bed, unfortunately. She's a human bed
so
sleeper.
Cute.
Oh, you heard that. Has the bed situation gotten better or worse or stayed the same?
I think it's gotten better because she holds the sheets down. She's like a
paperweight.
paperweight.
That's awesome.
She like sits in the middle and keeps the sheets in place. So I feel like it's gotten better. But I think like it depends on like how. I think it depends on who gets in the bed first. If Suki's in first, we're good. But if you get in there first, you'll like purposely kick the sheets out, like untuck them with your feet.
A little bit.
So
I don't do that anymore.
You don't do that anymore?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm a changed man.
Well, thank God.
This one, that's a nice 4.
It's a 5. I've never seen anyone do that before. I have a brother. We had sleepovers growing up. His pillow never looked like that.
That's his personal problem. He wasn't getting that cool pillow.
Okay. No, he actually did have one.
Oh, damn it. All right.
All right.
What is this?
This is the equivalent of the countertop. This is his dirty underwear hanging on our towel rod. We had, I guess,
classic.
We had moved our towels from the towel rod to like over the shower rod so we wouldn't have to get out of the shower to grab our towels after showering. That was a lot of words. And in their absence, he hung his dirty underwear on the rod.
Oh, this is in Portland. Look at that.
Oh, classic Portland.
Yeah, 3. Thanks. Next.
3? You're hanging your dirty underwear where our towels go.
Yeah.
That's a 5. I'm sorry. It's weird.
It's a 3.
It's just as weird as the dirty clothes on the countertop. If not weirder. Because like it takes a little bit of effort to hang something like that. It takes no effort to just slam on the counter. It takes a little bit of effort to hang it.
This is not even close to being on par with slipper on the dresser.
That's why I said 6 for that one. Okay, fine. 4.5.
All right. Let's play it. What's going on here?
Your toothpaste next to my pads.
Okay, give me a break because we were living in a tiny ass apartment. Oh, it was levitating. What the?
Oh, that was why I was.
How did I pull this off?
Exactly. Now you know what it's like to look at your work from a woman's perspective. How did you do it?
Beautiful.
How did you?
That's a beautiful 4 right there. That is very strange.
So
only a guy could come up with this.
No, literally. So there's a shelf in our apartment that we had here for 3 months when he was on internship, and it has like some rods in it. It's like one of those shelves, holes in it. And somehow he slipped his toothpaste, which, by the way, it's sitting next to my pads on this shelf, so it's not even supposed to go there. But he somehow slipped the end of the toothpaste under one, so it's like levitating. It's like sticking up at like a 45-degree angle. And it's just funny. It's like, how did you do that and then not notice? And it sat like that. I'm going to give that a 3.5. Give me a 4.
I gave it a 4.
It's pretty goofy. It's a 4.
I like the levitating really bumped it up.
The levitating really bumped it up. Yeah. And then you have to.
The pads would be the 1, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The levitating was like a little eerie.
Yeah. It's like, why is it like that?
That's a little man weird.
Okay. Solid 4. Oh boy. What's this one? Oh, you do this all the time still.
Huh?
Trash in the sink. You do this that's an empty lettuce bag. You did that the other day. There's a freaking paper towel in the sink. He just he just throws his trash in the sink.
Every once in a while.
Instead of throwing it in the trash can. And then most of the time I'm the one to find it and throw it away. Yeah, we do need to wash the dishes tonight.
I'll take out Suki, wash the dishes.
All right, great.
All right, good.
Anyway, that's a
2.
A 2?
That could have been an accident. Just like I was cooking, I was in the middle of cooking.
Okay.
I had to clear counter space. We didn't have any counter space.
That's true.
I was just throwing shit where it could. I probably didn't have.
I'll give you a 3 because it was a small kitchen and it's a plastic lettuce bag. I think the paper towel in the sink the other day, that was ridiculous. But because like wet paper, ew. But this, a little more understandable. So I'll give you a 3.
Thank you.
Right in the middle.
What's going on here? What is this?
I think it's like more trash, but in the colander. It is. It's a mac and cheese pouch, opened and used, sitting in the colander in the sink.
I do not see a problem.
It's just freaking weird. That one's a 3.5.
Another 2.
I'm still factoring in the small kitchen thing, but like, Why is it in there instead of in the garbage?
I don't know.
3.5. Oh my gosh, come on.
Well, I'm gonna break down the box.
Yes, a fully cubed and still put together tissue box in the tiny bathroom trash can, so it's taking up the entire trash.
This is like a very solid 3.5. I feel like it's very
3.5.
very man represented.
It's stupid. I'm gonna
maybe
give it
a 4.
Yeah, it's a 4. You're taking up the entire trash can with one box.
Very thoughtless.
Very thoughtless. Very, very
just
stupid.
Like, I see a hole, I fill it. Just like that. That kind of mentality.
This is the theme of the video, I guess. I see a hole, I fill it. All right.
That also adds up with the trash in the sink. The sink is a giant hole, and I just fill it with trash. Oh my gosh.
Next, you're going to be just like piling and piling dishes in there, never washing them, and you're going to be like, I see a hole, I fill it.
But also, I like the dishwasher, and I like filling that hole too.
Wait, this is like another weird hovering, levitating one.
No, that wasn't me. No, that's not me.
Oh my gosh.
That is a feat of engineering. Oh,
okay, 5. That's absurd. No, you do stuff like this.
There's no way I could have done that intentionally.
Yes, no, not intentionally. You just do it, and then it
fell.
You don't. No. Here's what happened. There's like, okay, so it's this one box. You're gonna have to come to the video for this one, audio listeners. It's a box on top of a box in our little pantry shelf. They're somehow angled, really weird. Somehow not falling out of the shelf because of a little ledge, but like barely hanging on. I think what happened is you put the cracker box on top of open granola bar box under it. So I'm not sure why you didn't stack that on top of that instead. But you stacked that one on top, and then it fell into the box but didn't fall off the shelf, and you said that's good enough. 5, moving on. Another pillow.
That's a repeat. Okay, what did we say with that? 4? I said 4.
Something like that. I already forgot.
Nice high 4. Yep. Pillowcase half on. All right. Do we need to relive this one?
No. It's fine. Same thing.
All right. Let's see what's happening in the microwave. Did I leave something in it?
Your pants on top of the microwave.
No. Oh, that's bad. That is a 5. That's a 5. Articles of clothing where they should not be. That's also a theme.
No, literally. As you heard, this needs no further elaboration. His pants are on the microwave.
How did this happen?
Oh, another pantry one.
What?
Let
me defend myself.
No. There were shelves. No.
This closet was the same closet that we had the microwave and the fridge in.
I know, but there was...
Well, that's hard.
No, there was plenty of space for your shorts. Notice it's one pair of shorts. It's not like you were using the microwave as a shelf for all your clothes. You had a single pair of shorts on there for whatever reason.
But this would never happen today. I wouldn't come and put the pants on the stove.
Honestly.
Okay, maybe I would. All right, I'll keep this at a 5.
No, definitely 5.
Some context is that there's only one closet in this entire studio apartment. And unfortunately, the fridge and the microwave had to go inside that same closet where we had our clothes.
But we made enough space for the clothes. This was definitely a choice.
I totally forgot how bad that was. Those living conditions were terrible.
All right, what else happened in this pantry area?
2 peanut butter stacked.
Oh my god, it was a 5 too. What is that? What even is that? I forgot about this.
What happened? I don't get it.
This is you still don't get it looking at it?
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh my god. No.
I didn't close it properly?
Correct. Okay, this is a bag of coffee grounds, and you know how they have the little tabs, so you like fold it down and then fold the tabs over, and it like perfectly holds in place without needing an extra clip. I can't even explain this.
I didn't do shit.
You just like folded the tabs in and put it away. Like you didn't fold the actual bag down. It's just like a gaping hole with the tabs folded over.
That is peak lazy and thoughtfulness.
Thoughtlessness. This is a 5 for sure.
I give it 4.
Oh my gosh.
It's excusable. Maybe I was in a rush to get coffee.
That is not...
Or maybe I hadn't had my coffee yet.
No, but like the fact that you folded the tabs in, or at least one of them. Like you didn't even... If you had like crushed it down and it was like all messed up, but like at least folded down a bit, but didn't do the tabs, I think that makes more sense than like not folding it or like half folding it and then folding one tab. And like, I don't know what happened here. But this is
Okay.
a 5.
5.
All right. Well, if you want to see a part 2, let us know because there are still some more in the album. Not as many, but there are some left that we haven't touched on yet. And AJ he loves getting roasted. Trust me. So I'm sure he'd be down for a part 2.
We should do a histogram of like the scores. Like,
What is a histogram?
or
Is that the dot
just a
one?
bar chart? No, I'm sorry. We don't need a histogram. No, it'll be like, it's like a bar graph. So how many times we said 1? How many times we said 2? How many times we said 5? And we should put both.
Oh.
We should put both of ours up there. I think yours is going to be a little more right leaning.
Yeah,
than mine.
I think so too. All right. Well, let us know if you want a part 2. I do.
Yeah,
I want to
finish
reminisce on the rest of them.
We'll finish it up.
So whether you guys say you want it or not, we'll probably do it. But yes. Also, comment your man moments or your man moments if you're a man. And AJ will probably come in the comments and really back you up. He's a man's man.
I will.
All right. Well, this has been Life Lately, reminiscing on life with this guy.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fun.